Hello, and welcome to another day of me trying not to fuck things up. Joke. Happy Monday. I don't know what else you want me to say. Usually it's a good day. Sorry, so I actually can't believe it's Monday, to be perfectly honest. And whilst we're trying to figure out our headset for like too many bloody times, it just never wants to work for me. It just never does. That? Of course not. How has everyone's day been? Mine has been busy, and I've just noticed I don't have a light on. I'm so used to just seeing these two, and I forgot another one. Smart. That's a wee bit better. Oh. But, okay, how are we gonna do this? I don't know. I never get this to work. Like, you would think I would know how to work my own headset by now, but clearly not. But yeah, I have been experimenting over the last couple of days. I was on Twitch this evening. We made dinner. We did. We made barbecue sausage skewers. What a tongue twister. They were really nice, actually. So what I'm going to do in the evenings now is I'm going to stream making my dinner. And then I'll come off, have dinner, do what else I need to do on my computer, etc. And then afterwards, be back on 8 o'clock on Twitch. So I'm quite happy with that. I think it's going to be a good idea, etc. And my can's just here. So I do think that it's a great idea. Hopefully it will keep going the way that I want it to. We were on DLive's front page today, which was very unexpected. I was like, oh my god! So yeah, it worked. Fucking thing. Anyway, so I've also been doing over the weekend, I was quite quiet on here. I have done a vegetable garden patch. I'm quite happy and quite excited about what's going to happen from it. We might have some dead plants at the end of it, but we'll just have to wait and see if that does actually happen. So I've planted potatoes, onions, spring onions. God, I love the spring onions right now. Choy, cabbage, coriander, carrots. So quite a bit if you think about it. And back today, full day working and had some tea, and then on here. So today is really going to be a stress reliever. I feel if you want to work, we can listen to you at the same time. And we are going to do a couple of routes, or routes, depending on, that might be my, figured it out. It was staring me right in the face and I still wasn't understanding it. So I finally got it. So we are going We're going to start as to where we were the last time, which I believe was someplace called Côte d'Azur. It's in France, I know that much. And I'm going to fix that. My glasses are annoying me. We are going to go to Italy afterwards. So I was going to say island hopping, but it's really not island hopping. It's more like country hopping. If that makes sense. That might be it. It's decided to change itself and I don't like it. It's new. We don't really know what we're doing with it, if that makes sense. Hey. Changes. We'll go with that. So we are going to load into our game. Let's go for it. So I'm going to pop up Flight Simulator. It's taking its time, it's thinking. Let me see if I put it in a tiny wee bit. Oh, that changed when I moved it though. Why are you being an arse? That's speed. I'm gonna go with that. I think. I actually really like it. I think it's one of the things that I bought recently and I really like it. So I've got my game up in front of me. What we're gonna do is we are gonna transition across to it. So we are. And let's see. Okay. Give it 2 seconds. It's thinking. I think because we've been off of it, it's taken. What can I say? No, there's not a pilot on board. It's gonna go fly itself. How are we? Although we're just trying to wait to see what my game decides to do right now. You missed me making the in-flight meal. Like, the pilot was making the in-flight meal. The computer will fly. Of course it will. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Apart from dry hands right now. And I think my game has crashed on me, actually. You were 1 second late. Well. Apparently, I think it has crashed because it's saying it's using 0.2. And I'm like, no, you're not, of my CPU. Oh, something's just went off. Okay, so remove this. I came and you ended well. We're gonna have to wait and see. So we're gonna have to quit out of this. You get to come back to see my face. And we are gonna try and load it up again. I've noticed that has happened quite a lot recently, if that makes sense. But yeah, we have, so what I was saying earlier, the pilot face, tried to concentrate. What I've been saying is that we were out planting, so we were over the weekend and getting that vegetable patch all sorted. And I am just so excited to see what happens now. Okay, here we go. It's thinking about it. Wait a minute, my computer's thinking, what the fuck? You're back.
You know, just like, that's how it came out. Okay, great. Now,
how was your flight to New York, actually?
But, you know,
I remember you telling me about it.
A place of understanding rather than from a place of fear. Where you're just grateful for any idea that comes along.
The game's already running, it's popped up and telling me, I'm like, no you aren't.
Because you don't know how.
Bumpy. Oh, really? How bad was it?
You know, it's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the ideas.
Oh, we've got a spinny wheel. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, we might be getting there. How bad? Okay, I'm not the best flyer. Do you think I would be freaking out? Yeah, I would be, wouldn't I? I can feel it in my bones already. I would have been like, yeah, let's play. Although you being the captain that you are, of course you got them there. All safe and sorted. Let me get this. You know that way, it's actually been a wee time since I've played this. And I'm like so excited. I'm like, let's go for it. Oh, here we go. Although we're trying to test out this light and it just wasn't working for us. So we're leaving it to the side. Because I had it on earlier and I hadn't even touched anything. The remote was up there, it was beside me, and then all of a sudden it just bloody changed and I'm just like, okay, that was creepy. Oh my goodness me. So we are going from when this finally loads. This is what gets me, is I had everything all sorted to go live at 8. We went live at 8 and then my computer just goes, fuck you. Every time. And if you want to see where we are, I'll show you. Just so you can see that I'm not lying. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Aye, that's basically it. I'm like, are you shitting me? Because the thing is, I'd went on earlier and it's been a day that I've made sure everything's okay, but my computers have just went, nah. I used my laptop for the streaming for cooking. That went absolutely fine. Well, it's on Twitter and it's on Instagram, so you need to go see it. It was barbecue sausage skewers. Look, there we are, we're in. And it was supposed to be wedgies, but I made them chips, i.e. fries. And everyone from Nice, departure. And everyone is that. I know, I did actually mention on my stream that I hope you didn't pop in, because it's like, this is not suitable for vegetarians. What? I was looking out for you. I like meat. So that had that. I think that was about 50 odd minutes. It was close to an hour that I was streaming, and it was good. I did actually end up on DLive's front or homepage. I was quite happy with that. Yeah, I was like, I hope Captain doesn't pop on. Otherwise, he just won't like what he's about to see. You liked it, thank you. Even although you're a veggie. But yeah, I went on and the camera, the phone that I used for my camera, that was ran out of juice, so I need to charge that quickly. So yeah, I dropped things. I didn't stab myself, I was quite happy about that part. I've done that before. So we're nearly there and then we can start to go flying. But yeah. But tomorrow, oh my god, it's dark. We're doing this. Now, let me just say something. I have not changed any of the settings, as in, like, what it is, or like, not what it is, sorry, like the weather. We've not changed that today, so we're actually doing real life weather, and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, so I always get that wrong. I think it's 4. There it is. But let's just go back up here. And we're going, oh, there's LNAV and VNAV. We've stuck with the 787. Ask me why. I don't know, like, we're gonna go back to Airbus at some point, by the way. Right, we're gonna go for 250 knots and oh. There we go. And we are going to change this. Okay, what is it? We're gonna go for, oops. It's always saying I wanted to change it, it just doesn't want to. I like to make sure that I've actually pressed the button, if that makes sense, because I think otherwise I would forget and then I'd be wondering why the plane wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. Okay, so we are going for it. Back down you go. I had nothing to do with that one. Okay. Although we did the last landing we actually did do it within the what button? We'll be fine. Like, they're all okay. Look, flaps and everything. Okay, we actually did within it, do it within the cockpit, and I actually thought it was okay. Not the best. Come on. Let's go for it. Let's go on a nighttime flight. There is no in-flight meals today though, that's the only thing. We're just gonna highlight that part. Here we go. And we have takeoff. Why did you miss it? Oh, you were away getting changed and ready for your flight. Otherwise, I think you would have stayed to see it. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it still did the job. Autopilot on. Where's the button? There it is. Woohoo! And then we're going to press that. And then that's us. Let's watch us. I'm getting quite good at this part. Yeah, I missed the plane. Come back. We shouldn't have been looking in the gift shop. Like, I know that the stuff at France must be really good, but where we're going is going to be even better. Oh my god, we have to land in the dark. Shit. Well, I've hijacked your plane, so there's not much you can do about it. Although, what I was saying earlier is that we're gonna do tomorrow. We are going to what was the thing that we're gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow we're gonna stream doing our cooking as well. I'm so excited. No such thing, but let's go with it. So we can do. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say I'm scared to land in the dark. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, what the hell have I done? She's doing well. I think we're more than likely sitting about 100% with our CPU. We can still see. How do we do the lights? I feel like I've done this before, but oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about something else there. Hello. Like, this is... Here we go. This is inside. It's so dark inside, isn't it? Although I tried to look out for them because I remember in the training part it says that you should look out for them, and I was like, right, okay. And I think I did okay. Ish. Red on red and we're dead. Not with my takeoffs in London. This is me we're talking about. You know how much more quiet it is being in here? White on white. That's us then. Definitely. Like, let me see something. I'll link very quickly. Okay, absolutely fine. Just making sure. Maybe I've had white on white before. Airplane Mirror's Edge. What is that? Oh, what? Well, as long as you're here for the takeoffs, landings, and the everything in between, I'm okay with that. Or if you're lurking, that's okay. Google Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Never heard of it. Oh, goodness me. You should never fly a plane whilst you're tired. Maybe we'll learn one day. It's also quiet, and then also if we go outside, we can't really see much. That's the only thing. So that's why we're kind of sticking to inside right now. Although I do think we might change it so that we can actually see next time. Okay, we've just started our journey. This is as to how far we've got to go, etc. So we're gonna pop that off, and then we can just have a wee look at all the instruments. So you can just see if we look to our left, how cool is that? I think this looks amazing. But that's me. Oh goodness. We are not gonna go boom, and I am not texting and flying. I'm making sure that everything's running smoothly on Restream. And that's what we use to put everything on our platforms like Facebook, DLive, Periscope, YouTube, Twitchy. So we're everywhere basically. It's a good thing. If you think about it, it's definitely a good thing. Periscope, yeah. Although it is, that's how we spell it. It's another platform, and it's helped growing, as if that makes sense. We're trying, that's all we're gonna say. Is another site like Twitch? Have you never heard of Periscope before? None wrong with that, is there? It is, but I think it's been saying that for a wee while now, I think. Although, let's see what it says. Periscope. Although it says restream, important Periscope announcement. We're working with Twitter to transition from using Periscope Co. For now, you can stream on Twitter using your Periscope connected channel. So that does mean that we're on Twitter as well now, streaming. For the time being, I'm guessing, until they've decided what is going to happen. We'll wait and see. It's still a good thing. We're still getting it out there. So right now we are live on Twitter. There we go. This is where we could take a nap, you know, because like the plane is basically flying itself. Like the wonders of modern technology. Although we're going to Fiumicino. We'll see as to how well we do with our landing there. And we'll go from there. Although I do think that I'm gonna have to get hair dye. And that sounds really weird. However, I was in the bathroom prior to coming on and I looked at my hair and I was like, holy shit. Like pilots, yes you do. And the thing is as well, you're dealing with quite complex machinery. It is a machine at the end of the day. Like if I go in my car, it's a machine. But I love how you've called something. Although the thing is, what if you fell asleep at like the controls and then it's like 5 minutes before you're supposed to land, you just like make a go around? How fun would that be? This is your captain speaking. We fell asleep at the wheel, but we're gonna go around and we're gonna land at the airport. I would be shitting it if that came on. I'd be like, what the fuck is playing at? We're gonna see if that helps. Our map, let's see where we're at. We are maybe between a quarter and halfway there. We're getting there. No, actually, I didn't. I thought you had to deal with it. Why do I feel like I think I've heard of that one? We have YouTube open in the background, so guess what? We're away to go see Helios 737 crash. The ghost plane. Oh, is that the one I'm guessing? We're gonna listen to it while we're dealing with our own plane here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is 522. Oh, why? I feel like I've more than likely seen this one, if that makes sense. Maybe. But I think I watched Air Crash Investigation. Our flight's okay. We've made sure of it. The ghost plane, it's called. Idiot captain forgot to put cabin pressure to auto. Oh, that's what it is. I remember. Like, I think it just really depends. I can usually remember what it is. Like, or what. Like, if there's been, like, German ones, for example. I know that. So what it says is preparing for a flight to Prague is operated by a 737-300 and Scottish registration. Ouch. Ugh. The one thing I've noticed is that since the weekend, my hands are so itchy. Well, that's true. Silly did not expect the birdies. Although, where did you fly into? I think I went to Newark. Actually. So ours is fine. See, look, absolutely fine. And if we need to check where we are in the map, the Guardia. Nice. How long were you there for? A couple hours and then back home. That annoys me. Just like the tiniest wee bit of dust in them. Right, we are nearly halfway there. Boop. How is that long enough? Let's see, was it kick the passengers off? Here you go, bugger off. You've got your luggage and then back in the air. Wow, if it is. Same as EasyJet. Well, you said it, not me. Is that why? Oh, that's why you fly EasyJet. Smart move, actually. Smart move. Okay, nearly halfway there, halfway there. I don't know if I would want to be employed by, oh, what do you call that? EasyJet. Ryanair, I think that would be quite funny. I'd like move out my way. Although, Pan Am, I would have loved to have been able to go in there. I love the uniforms and everything. However, I do think that with the apparently I've got a parcel coming in 2 days. Sweet. I always like it when we get surprises. Like everything with them is I would have loved to have been able to fly with them. Just because. You would love to see, but oh my god. Don't give me any ideas here. Otherwise, like... I don't think I would be a good flight attendant. I would be more like the one of like, here you, what you want. What would you like to eat from the trolley cart, sir? Although when you say when you say a flight attendant, do you mean dressed up as well? I've got a wig more than likely someplace I could use. That'd be quite fun. Pan Am. I'd love to be able to get a hold of one of them. Right, so I think what we shall do with our plane, although I am trying to watch like Helios in the background. Pan Am for short here. I think it would be cool. I do think it would be quite cool to be a flight attendant. However, I know that there's a game that you can get. We're gonna go down to 8,000. Boop. Oh no, we don't want that one. We want this one, and we're gonna press down. There we go. We're going down. I think it would be cool. Although I do know that there is, I think it's like a simulation, and you're actually able to like be a passenger in a plane. I don't think that I would do that, but I think that that would be quite cool for someone who was wanting to have like the passenger experience, if that makes sense. Like, you have your flight, your in-flight entertainment, you have the meal, etc. So I think that that would be quite cool, personally. Right, we're going down. We are going down to 8,000 feet if we actually want to. Although, my game is really hating me tonight, by the way. Come on, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Catch up with yourself. I basically buckle up. Finally, we're going down and I've got an itchy leg. We're going for it. We'll be fine. She says. I think it's a good height to go down to, or altitude. Oh my goodness, my leg is actually so itchy. It's not like it's been bitten, it's been under this desk for like the majority of days, so there's no bugs down here. Although there is a mug, a clean mug before anyone decides to like, ew. Right, 8,000, and if we're going to go outside the plane, you can see jack shit, but you can see a wee bit of land coming in, like on the left-hand side. Oh god, this is... I don't know if what's going to be better for us. Like, we know that we're shit at the land, so we're going to be any better at landing in the night? We're going to find out. Although, let's see. Over halfway there. The thing is, if we do like a flight an hour, I think that would be pretty decent. We're gonna hop. I don't know where we're going next, by the way. Like, that's a better view, isn't it? Okay, we are at just about 11,500. It's like, look, Ma, no. I think it was funny. I was telling my gran that I'd been dealing with my planes, and she doesn't know that I stream, if that makes sense. She knows that I've got the simulation, but I was telling her about my planes and how I was flying them, and I told her about like my Londons or shit. She just laughed. I'm like, thanks, dearest. I've actually been quite lucky that I've actually flown into Fiumicino before. Absolute years ago. I'm showing my age on my grey hairs right now. And I actually don't really remember that much of it, if that makes sense. Nah. I've done Dubai, I've done Melbourne, I've done Salou. I forgot about that one. Done Rome, or Fiumicino. New York, actually it was New York. And Orlando. Although, I think that they've got, I don't know, there's a statue in Orlando and I can't remember what it's called. I don't know what it is. I didn't touch it. Right, we're gonna go down another 1,000. Let's go for it. I like that view. Here we go, we're going down again. 8,100. Although I've just realised we don't have any Artemis stuff on tonight. Although our mug is behind us somewhere. Here. Do you see it? This is where I try and figure out which way to go. It's there. We haven't put on a hoodie or a t-shirt. I completely forgot. And I'm just like looking at it and I'm thinking, do you need adult supervision for the landing? I have got absolutely no skibby whatsoever. The only thing is we can only try it. There's our wee plane. We are gonna try. There we go. I was like looking at it and I'm thinking, is the music actually on? Is it working? But it is. Although we did get the clip of the one that we landed, so I was quite happy. Usually it's the Alpha that takes them, but Zimon stepped in and took it. Although, in 2 weeks' time, I will not be here on a Monday and a Tuesday. I'm running away. I will mention it close to the time, so don't worry. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Well, wait, see? Although, let's get this right. It's captain's supervision. Although, have you streamed recently? Don't think I've seen you on. Although, have you tried the London challenges or? Absolutely, that makes complete and utter sense to me. Nope. I do not know what it means. But yeah, it means, yeah, when you're saying that you wanted to stream, but you didn't want to, I understand that. Ah? Oh, you have a driver's license for a 787 Sweet. Uh-huh. And you've got the one for 787. How cool would that be? You get pulled over and then you're like, here's my license. Oh, so you can fly a 787. And shove up your ass sideways. That would be something I would say to the police. Literally. Don't worry, I wouldn't do it. It's so good. Right, we're sitting at 7,000 feet, 250 knots, and we have been flying for just under 35 minutes. Although if you are looking to find out what it is, it says here. Although we should really try a 787 for 1 week. Oh, goodness me. Now, before anyone mentions it, no, I do not have COVID. Because I think if you see anyone with tissues nowadays, you're like, and you're like, no. Oh. But yeah, I was outside. The thing is, so what I went, so at the weekend I was outside doing my garden patch and I'm quite happy as to how it went. Oh, I'm just getting a lunch. And we planted, now let me get this right. I planted carrots, onions, potatoes, cabbage, lettuce, pak choy, coriander, more lettuce, actually I can't remember. Oh, that's contacts, that's not the one. Okay, this is what I planted. So 2 rows of potatoes, cabbage, lettuce, spring onion, pak choy, Italian mixed leaf, coriander, which is beside, I've got a big rosemary plant, carrots in a pot and onions in a pot. Love the accent, plant seed. Hi, Plantsy. It was good. I'm now just hopeful that they actually, is it germinate and work. So I've got plants up here as well, like just so behind this wall is my bed, and on the windowsill is where it gets a lot of the sun, and I've got like a little mini greenhouse plastic though. And in there right now it's got chili, that's what I was doing last night, chili, and also 3 courgette plants. And then I've got 4 little wee basil ones which was in the mini greenhouse, but now they've moved out, they've been evicted. And 3 strawberry plants, but nothing's happened with the strawberry plants yet, so I'm just a wee bit worried that they're dead. We'll wait and see. Ah, my finger. It was good. I went to bed, what time? So from last night, I went to sleep maybe about 11:30. I woke up about 9:15. Was working from 9 until 5. But in that time, I had a couple of things I needed to do. Of course, one thing I will be doing tomorrow is putting in my washing. I then had maybe about half an hour before going on Twitch. Went on Twitch for that 55 minutes making dinner. And afterwards went and had something to eat. I then, of course, I don't know if you've seen, I actually do eBay in my spare time. So I went and pulled the stuff from the hut that I needed to. When I came back up, I had a notification to say something else had sold, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So I need to get that at some point. I'm going to package up my orders that I do have and ship them. And yeah. We're on until, I don't know what time we are on until tonight. 11? Just before 11. And then I'll deal with eBay, get into my jammies, might make a cup of hot cocoa, or I might just get like a glass of orange juice, and then relax for God knows how long, and then fall asleep to repeat it all again tomorrow. I did. It was good. I had, what did I have? Like, I like talking about food, and it's one thing that you will find I will talk about on this channel. And I felt, this is going to sound really, really weird, but I did actually feel that every step of the way I was discussing it as to what I was doing, and like I had feedback to say, like, don't put your back to the camera, try and face the camera at all times. So like I took that all on board, tried to learn from it, and there was more than like a couple times that I turned my back, and that could have been like getting something at the cupboard or having to bend down to get something, so I was out of the sight. So I think that went really well. And yeah, like it's just, I'm trying to see what works basically. It's quite hard. But I wasn't at home on Saturday night. There I was looking after my gran, and she's absolutely hilarious. And she shouts me, "Where's this?" I'm like, I don't know. I like, don't ring for a cup of tea during the night. And then like 2 minutes later, she's like shouting. She's like, "I'll take a cup of tea." I was like, I don't bloody think so. Oh, you gotta love the woman. I was not at the pub. I was looking after my gran. I'm not a pub person. I think I get anxious in that kind of surrounding. If I'm at home, I'm absolutely fine. And why are you going off course, you little shit? And like, I think I'd rather be at home. Like, I've got an outdoor patio now. A greenhouse might go on it, or a jacuzzi. We'll wait and see what happens. I really like the sound of the jacuzzi though. So I've seen my levers move. So yeah, like that doesn't appeal to me, like being at a pub and, well, we call it getting bluttered, which means getting drunk basically. That was me. I just waking you up. But I'd rather like have a drink in the house than actually go out. Like, don't get me wrong, going out for a nice meal is lovely. Just going out for like a social drink or 5 or 10, that just does not appeal to me at all. Although what I really should be doing, because I'm flying my plane, is I should really have a mask on. What if we could get a mask that's got our logo on there? That would be so cool. Never thought of that actually. I like that idea. I do think we are going to change, and it's not because I want to. I think you're able to see more. Is it we're going to change it to nighttime when we're coming back into it? Oh, we're wrong way. Very good at doing that one. Okay, where do we go for that then? This is where we... Okay, is it up here? We're looking. That's all we're gonna say. Please don't tell me, because I think this is going to be funny for me to find. Like, quite funny. Cargo fire, discharge, window, fuel jet. Let's see if we go back. Oh, no. Is it this? Nope. Here? That's London though. Oh, it's not that. I can feel it. That says landing. There's no way it's that. Electricals. I don't know. Overhead panel. Increase. Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, that did fuck all. See if I was right the first time. Oh. No, because like, what airport's that? That cannot be our airport, is it? It's not. There's me getting paranoia. I'm like, shit, we've missed it. Although, oh. We're gonna turn that back on. Oh man. Okay, where am I looking? Because I feel like I'm being a twat. And we're getting close, so we might stop looking for this. And we're gonna put you down to 4,000. Actually, we're gonna go down to 3. Just so that we're close to the ground. And, oh bugger. Okay. Cabin chime. Boop. Wish that would work. I actually cannot see it, if that makes sense. Boop. They all like to come at once, apparently. Although it says inoperable. That goes out the window. Oh, shit. Okay, I want to see this map though. Although, look. Is that autopilot on? It is? That feck are you doing, pal? I can actually see the runway from here. Half you come. Oh no, we don't want to go down to 500. Beep, beep. Although, I think we've lost power to the engines. Like, we've lost power! We like to live dangerously, what the fuck can we say? Why are you not working? We've more than likely pressed something. I can feel it in our bones. I can't hear a beep beep. We're gonna see if we can do this. We are not gonna make this. If we can make this, holy fuck. I like to live dangerously. Although we do have white and red. Oh, motherfucker. Well, we did land a wee bit earlier than anticipated. Yeah, what can I say? I landed somewhere if you think about it. I'll take it. We are getting better. Thank you for popping along, and I'll see you later. Oh man, it would only be me that would do that. So, what we're gonna do is, whilst I am trying to get everything sorted again and also change the weather forecast because I'm brilliant at that apparently, I am going to reload into the game. Yeah, we hit that quite hard. Okay, so we are going world map again, and we are going from Fiumicino Airport. That's where we were, so that's our departure. And where can we go? Let's change the flight conditions whilst I remember. Okay, where can we go? Let's go to Greece. We're going to go for Athens. Wow, that's a long flight, actually. Not what I was anticipating, actually. I think I'm trying to go for ones that I've heard of, if that makes sense. Although we've just came that way, so there's not really any point, if that makes sense. We are going to Geese, apparently. That is what it's called. And whilst that's loading in, we now need to change something on... And this is where my encoder likes to be like, no! And then it's called Geese. I kind of hope it's not that. Okay, we are on the runway already. Like, that was very quick. Especially for this. Although it is nice weather, so we will be able to see stuff. Okay, so it's called CUSTU. Ah! Did you see that? Meow. Although I don't actually think that that's a place. We have to go to... we're gonna have to... I thought I'd show some players. Pardon. Ugh, smart me. We're going from Fiumicino anyway. Where are we going? Okay, so we're going from Fiumicino as our departure. And we need an airport, people. We're going for Belgrade. Let's go for it. We're gonna fly. We're waiting on it loading, and then afterwards we are going to change it. Here we go. Although whilst we're up in the air, I am going to nip away and get a drink. I can feel that my throat's starting to get sore. It's all the talking I do. Okay, we're here. Let's go. Transition. I love the ping. I love the ping for some reason. Okay, we're at Fiumicino, as I said, and we're going to Belgrade, which is about an hour and 18, and knowing me, it'll be longer. So we're going to go ready to fly. So let's configure this lovely plane. We are going for C. For this is where we find out 300 knots is too fast for this boy. Okay, and we are going to... Let's go 30,000 feet. Oh, math 35. Press that in. Captain says we should really do that in the air, but this is me. The bad boys are down. We like to do an outside view, don't we? Look. It's good. So, here we go. We're going from Fiumicino to Belgrade, and then that'll be us for the evening. We're trying to come true hope, really. Let it build up some speed, and then we'll start to take off. Although a 747, I think that we should do one day. I think it's a good plan. We've had the, I would say, training or knowledge, but we've had the time to understand what we should or shouldn't do, if that makes sense. Here we go. Oh, what a smooth takeoff. Just you wait, pal. You've got a landing to look forward to. Okay, so we're going to retract the flaps. And then we're going to start to put up. And then what we're going to do, let go. And we're going to put in autopilot. We've got LNAV, we've got that on. And we're just going to press that for good luck. We forgot. We are going to 35,000 feet. This is the most we have ever been to whilst flying. Itchy ear. I'm not doing this. It's all the plane. Look. I think we like to fly behind when it comes to the end of it, because that helps us or makes it better, if that makes sense. Although the joystick is much better to use, is what I've noticed. Much better. It looks better, doesn't it? We can see more. 35,000 feet. Here we come. We're gonna get it to 35,000, and then I'm gonna go get that all important drink that I mentioned. Come on. We're not doing a prediction yet. That will be soon. Actually, in about an hour or so. Although, I do think that we are going to start to look into, whilst the plane is flying, we can do this actually. Whilst we get it to our 35,000 feet. Look at that view. Look at that view. You know, it's actually pretty quick and getting up to the speed that it needs to. No, I wouldn't say the speed, sorry, the altitude. What airport is that? Oh, well, like, I was trying to see if you mouse over it, would it tell you? Nope. We are nearly at 15,000. Well, that's bloody quick. 312 knots. Bloody hell. Although if we pop inside, like, it looks different compared to we're not going to touch that. Although you can toggle the yoke visibility, we're just going to leave it. I like seeing the outside. I like seeing the view. I'm like watching, I'm thinking, why are you rolling to the side? Lining itself up with the head that we need to be on. I just like watching it. As weird as that's gonna sound, I just like watching it. Look, do you get heat? No, you're actually pretty cold. I was wondering if that gets hot, but nothing. Nearly 20,000. I think this has got to be hilarious when we're going to try and come down from 35,000 feet to maybe like 2. Nosedive. We're not going to do that. No, we're not. Yeah, the thoughts that go through my head. Fly with me. Oh, what a beautiful view. We are just, oh my god. It shows you like actually how long it does actually take to get to 35,000 feet. You know, there was a thought in my head that like, oh, that'd be quite quick. No, of course it's not. I just assumed that. Two 500, 226. It does take its time. Although, it feels like we're just about to hit water and I feel like it should be longer. That's as to how much distance we have covered so far. The higher you go, the faster you go. Considering we're at 310 knots right now. It's alright, isn't it? 24,000. 20. It's not. It takes longer than what I was thinking. Do you ever get that way that you're thinking one Mississippi? No. Come on, little plane. Oh. I just find that funny. Or just I'm thinking about the landing we just made at Fiumicino. And it's like night and day, get it? We had a layover, we'll say that. We had a layover before we got back in our plane. Stayed at some ninth 5-star. Yeah. Do you actually think that the bane of money is like 3 or 4 star that they give their workers? And then they have like an allowance as to what they're able to like have as well, for example, or you're able to spend $100 or £100 or euros or whatever it is, whilst you're out and about. I wouldn't want to come home. I'm like, this is amazing. Although I'm assuming that with everything with COVID is that you have to stay in your hotel room. That's an assumption. Although if there's any flight attendants, actually we should really ask Captain that. Do you have to stay in your room and quarantine whilst in a different city / country? Like, I've watched videos and it was like, I think it was, I don't want to say it was Emirates, I'm going to say it was Virgin. And they actually had to just stay in their room for the 2 days that were there. And you think, like, you've travelled all that way, like, even though basically it was a free flight to you, but you still had a job to do. Like, you want to go and you want to go have a look at things. I know I would. Definitely. Okay, we are nearly about to hit 30,000 feet. Woohoo! I have flown, I think, like, whenever you go on a plane, they usually tell you as to what, I think it's speed and cruising altitude that you're going to be at. I think I've been at 42. This is a guess, by the way. It's a complete guess. I know I've been in the 40s before. Usually it's in the 30s. Was it Melbourne? It was 38,000. Can't remember. But, like, does that stay for the full time that you're up there? Or does it change? I don't know. Although we are coming up to 35,000 feet, Jesus Christ, it's going to take us a while to get back down. ZB Bluff and the, or who's that? Professor Throttle. We can see name tags, we just can't see them. I think my graphics sister thinking, nah, like you're pushing us to the limit here. We can only do so much. Yeah, 32, there we go. 32,000. We're just about to go over the sea. Nearly there. Not to Belgrade or Belgrave. I don't actually know what to call it. Nearly at 30. We're nearly at 35,000 feet. And we're at 300 knots. Hey, we might get here quicker than expected or anticipated here. I don't think we will. I think it'll still be the hour and I think it was hour and 18. Although you always used to think like, oh my god, if you're on a flight and excuse me, you arrive. I heard the change in my engines. Like they say you're supposed to be there at like 9:30, morning or evening, and you're there at 9 o'clock. You're like, yes, that's an hour, another half an hour I get to spend it in that country. I think for me is I thought it was funny. Like we had come off the plane at Newark and I think my parents had said, oh, you know what, it might be a lengthy wait, you never know. And I'm thinking, like comparing it to the time that I was going to Orlando, was like, bam, you're done. Like, on you go, enjoy your holiday, etc. This took an hour or more just to get the queue. I don't actually know as to how many people were in front of us. So we were in the queue, but I do think like we were a plane, then another plane, and then another plane just kind of mounted up, and I'm thinking, Jesus. So it did take its time, and then it spent an hour, and then I think about half an hour for the transfer. It was alright. Leave. I'm not leaving. Although, if we go to the sides quickly, there. We're at Bowen today. We have just passed, or we've just passed Italy. We are now on our way to Belgrade or Belgrade. I don't really know how you want to say it. Autopilot's doing all the work. We're just sitting here watching our plane, talking to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my plane running. I'm going to disappear for 2 seconds. I'm only away to go get a drink. My throat is killing me. I think it's because I've drank my juice. I don't have any else beside me and I thought I could wait. So I'm going to go get a drink very quickly. Open a window. So I stop blood yawning. And then I'll be back. I won't have a chocolate bar, honestly. I'll be back. 2 minutes. So like I went to the galley. I got myself a cup of juice because I don't know what glasses are in my house apparently. I got orange juice. I'm not a huge fan of apple juice actually. No. So when they come around and they ask you what would you like? Vodka right now. That would make for an interesting stream. How drunk are you at the wheels of a plane? The wheels of a plane? Jesus. So we did open our window. We did go get a drink. And we're doing pretty decent tonight, actually. Look. Nearly halfway there already. We must have a good tailwind. Or it's just the speed of the plane that's helping it. I don't know yet. Put my headset over there right now just because my head was starting to get a wee bit sore with it on. Like, I actually think that they are pretty decent. So I do. I really, really like it. But I was like, right, okay. We'll keep it over there. We'll just have our head a wee bit loose. But we are going to do this flight and then we're going to call it for the evening. We are, just because I don't think we're going to have enough time to be able to do a bigger one, if that makes sense. Watch that all day. Although, whilst my plane is flying, we are going to go onto the internet. I press yes to that. We are going to look at 787. It's a Boeing. No, it's a Dreamliner actually. Dreamliner checklist. In a PDF form. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's to lose, it says. This might be good. This is coming from Boeing itself, actually. No, I think it's just talking about their plane, though. Got to hype up somehow, don't you? I hate when they ask you to like put in your details to get like the information. Just give me it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just give me it. Although I do think we have found one. I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to have a look at it. I don't know what I've done, but I've kind of cut my finger and I'm like, ugh. I think it's a lot to do with gardening. I think. I think it's because of all the things that I did. like with the dark and everything like that. And the thing is, I do have quite bad eczema on my hands, so I think that that's got a lot to do. We're gonna pop some cream on it, see what happens. It doesn't sting, like that's the main thing. I'll do this and then see, and like after it runs out and everything, I'll get a new tube. And it'll just be the same process all over again. There. I'm gonna see something. Oh, it's actually really sore. That's weird. Don't know if this is what we have to do for it, we'll see. Yes. We shouldn't have to do anything like that because it's already there. I'm gonna have to look it up. Weird. Sorry. I can be weird sometimes. Here is annoying me. Look, we've nearly cleared the ocean. That was quick, actually. It was very quick. Should have just brought the juice with me. I do like orange juice. Apple tart is quite nice as well, actually. Really nice. Come on. We're surely getting there. Nearly over. Nearly. We're getting there. So what we're going to do is we are going to save that checklist to our desktop, so it means that I can go have a look at it later on. And I'm going to pop back into this, so let's see where we are. Look as to how much we've covered. Okay, so we're gonna start dropping. Not out of the sky before anyone gets anything, because we're gonna take it down. Because it's going to take fucking forever. Pressy. We'll see if that was the right decision. Oh, no, not that one. I meant this one. There we go. We are going to come down from 35,000 feet to 5. So we are dropping 30,000 feet. Just glide down, friend. Just gliding. You'll be absolutely fine. Okay, shall we dance? It's blue and it's white. I'm just looking at the colours. Although we've got red and blue in the back, but I do think I'm gonna have to charge some of the batteries. So if I could charge a couple tonight, then I know that they should be okay for tomorrow. Because there is actually one that's dead. Or one that might not have caught the light, actually. Let's see, if we press on, there we go. That one's fine. Did you know that we missed one? You more than likely couldn't see because my armchair was in the way. What a non-turbulent flight that was. Smooth flight, we'll go smooth. I'm watching it, and the thing is, it's not like it's gonna do tricks or fall out of the sky or anything, but we're still watching it. Come on. Okay, we're just coming over land. Slowly going down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. There was that plane. What was it called? Well, I know about Germanwings. Although what we might do is we're going to finish this flight and then I'm going to change my... what you would call that? Title. To dealing with eBay stuff. So I'm going to do that whilst I'm on stream as well. So I'm going to Love This apparently by AliExpress. Yeah. My thing right now is chopsticks. Can't use them for the life of me. Actually, well, I bought Japanese food and I was able to eat. Quite proud of myself at the chopsticks. Was able to eat all of my dinner using the chopsticks. I'm like, fucking hell. I know, I'm obsessed with chopsticks. I would like to have like a little Japanese dining set, if that makes sense. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'd be able to make like the bao, is it bao or bao buns or gyoza? And I really want them. Shit. But oh, tissues here. I don't know. That might be something down the line because I think because of everything with last year, I think everyone's got dead behind them. That's what I'm trying to do, is get rid of mine. So yeah. I think I made the right decision to start to come down from 35,000 feet when we hot land, because then it means that we've got time to be able to get down, if that makes sense. And then that means that we can put the, I wouldn't say pedal to the metal. Well, must be a busy night for for Flight Simulator. It's been quite quiet since Captain's left. So we'll be definitely changing it soon after we've done this flight. So we can set up the printer whilst... Well, actually, we're gonna have to unplug our light though. Aww. Damn. Let's see how fast you can go from one side to the other. Not fast at all. Just do not hit the mountains, do not hit the mountains. Do not hit the mountains. Although now I've been thinking, I can get BO buns from the supermarket. What is it called? Apparently Itsu does them. Don't know how much I really like of Itsu. You can't get them online though. So I do think it's gonna be Itsu Asda. That's like Walmart. We can hopefully see what they have. I've tried the Kairosa ones, didn't really like them. It's just trying to find what I think is best for myself, isn't it? Okay, let's see what you're saying. Right, I feel like we're gonna hit that. Look at the fucking angle of descent, pal. Do not have a good feeling about this one. Right, fucking get up so we can clear that and then we'll deal with it. Okay, see if we can just do it to 12. I'm hoping that that's going to help it. It's like, as long as we pass the mountain, then nothing will be working. Well, we may have better luck with Tesco. Tesco's what I've noticed are coming up in the world and that stuff. Ooh, they have different ones. I have tried miso and no. Hated it. Oh, I've got a spot. I'm like an old lady. Although, we're definitely gonna have to dye our hair one night. I would say I would do it on stream, but I think it would be more hilarious than anything. Oh, actually, that. No, we're not going to. It would be funny though. Why are you still climbing them? Hi, Pineapple. How are we? You know that way that I didn't even look at the screen. I heard it my phone first, my iPad, and then I seen it was you. How are we today? We are doing this flight and then we're changing it over for me to allow me to do some eBay things in the background. Although you missed my stream earlier, like I made dinner on cam. I'm not too bad, it's not too bad, thank you. It's been a long day. So it has. What about yourself? How's your day been? Although you did miss Captain, he's been in. He disappeared though. More than likely it's something to do. So I've been talking to myself. It's been quite fun. I've had quite hilarious conversations. And then one of the things that we're trying to stop ourselves from doing is dyeing our hair online. A 5-hour flight? Jesus Christ. Where to? Where from and to? We are going from Fiumicino Airport to Belgrade or Belgrave. Whatever you call it. Everyone has got different ways of saying it. Wow. Is that you? Is that you having your layover now? Or are you going back on and doing another flight? Like, I don't know how. Sorry, I thought I heard something. No more flying. You pop the beer. Oh, how good would that be? You've done your flight for the day, pop the beer, and then that's you all sorted. Hi! How are we? I think I've got my own nickname on this channel now. How cool. Although you did miss my landing at Fiumicino Airport in the dark, might I add. Buckfast then. Oh man. It's quite funny if you had some. I would send you some, but it wouldn't arrive in one piece. We're only gonna say that part. Like, I'm okay with my packing, but not great at the time. We're getting there. I don't want to go too low because I feel like there's still quite a lot of mountains to go. Although down south, non-essential shops opened today. How do you feel about that? More than likely there was queues at like Primark and all other places at like 6 o'clock this morning. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. I couldn't stand the thought of being up and queuing in a queue for God knows how long just to buy some clothes. I'm like, I'll just wear what I've got. You didn't? Although I think you said you've got a missus to cheek with though. And the pubs opened today. I wouldn't want to go out either. It'd be fucking carnage. And we all know it. I don't see the appeal, if that makes sense. No, thank you. Okay, we are gonna drop down, let's see. I would like to say I'm the same, but I'm not. What should I have done today? I should have went and seen my gran. I didn't. But yeah, I'm the one that does the food shop, going to the shops. I don't mind it. Means I get to have a look because it's like inspiration for tea. So yeah, I like how good. I've always liked the food shop for some reason. I've always liked doing the food shop. Although, see if we fuck up this flight and we don't get to our destination, what can I say? Try better. Try harder. Right, we're going down to 9,500. Dun, dun, dun. I actually think this might be in quite a hilly place. I'm guessing here. I'm guessing. Although we have opened a window. You know that way that earlier I was like literally about to fall asleep at the yoke. And I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I was on earlier on Twitch. I made my dinner on Twitch. It was barbecue sausage skewers. They were actually really nice. But it's one thing that I'm going to try and do every night this week. Bloody Ian is like stream me making my dinner. So tomorrow night it's chicken, I think. It's just, it gives another hour or two that me being online, etc. I will have to watch the board. Oh my goodness me, my eyes. He could do. Where's the Mons? He popped in, he was quiet then. Where have you gone? But yeah, it was good. And I am back mañana. Not tomorrow morning. Back tomorrow, and we're gonna do dinner on... The thing is, I was so I wouldn't say nervous, but I was more conscious of the fact where I was standing, what I was doing. Sweet. Thought you might have been, but I was waiting to see. We're only doing this flight, and then I'm going to change it so that we're just chatting, and then I'm going to whack on my printer so I can do a couple of eBay items that have come in over the weekend and start to get them shipped. Two birds, one stone here. Although you'll be coming in and you'll be doing roly polies and everything. Oops. Come on. Although, how was your weekend? What have you done this weekend? both of yous. What have you done this weekend? There's you and there's the Mons, and so it was a generic question to the both of yous. What did yous do this weekend? We're gonna go to 6,000, see what that does for us. Oh look! There's the show off! And it's 7, for fuck's sake, 747, really? I might sneeze. I'm actually going to sneeze. Okay, sorry, the kitchen out ready for me. Oh, you're gonna knock down a wall. Oh, what are you doing? I like you putting in a bigger kitchen. However, you did fuck your oven. Is it okay? Or is it not okay? And Simone's, you were playing with friends, and some also came over to your place and we hung out. Nice. Do not crash that plane. I was outside in the garden and done a vegetable patch. For the size of my house, I've got more ground to play with than I actually have flat space. And I did a little patch. When I say little, it's massive. And I planted some things. We're just gonna hope and see if it actually works. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, open up. Your dining room's the man cave. Well, guess what, pal? It's fucking off very soon. Oh man, I feel sorry for you. Like, this is my little... If women can have a cave, this is mine. If that makes sense. So, I have planted... So, I've got 2 rows. This is where I'm going to guess here. 2 rows of potatoes. 1 of cabbage. 1 of spring onions. 1 of iceberg lettuce. 1 of mixed Italian leaf. 1 of pak choi, which we'll see. Don't know. And there's another one, what is it? Coriander, carrots, and onions, white onions. I'm waiting for the oldest to move out. How old is the oldest? And then I can have the youngest bedroom for my new man cave. What, 21? And they get to it like, see you later, pal. Nah. I was 23 when I moved out. So I was 23. I'm guessing uni, or just moving out for the hell of it. They've had enough of being under the parental household that they're deciding to go. That was me. I'd had enough. I'm like, Mum, Dad, I'm leaving you. There's only so much that you can take. Okay, we're going to bring that down. He's just moving out. Aww. He will be back every night for dinner. Well, he'll bring home his washing, he'll come for dinner, he'll just pop in and I'll be like, Mum, what's for eating? Yeah, just you wait. He will be back. He'll like the freedom for a wee bit and then I'll be like, Dad, I don't like this. I want to move home and you're like, no. I don't believe that for a second. Although mine was quite funny when I left. I got in my car and my mum opened the windows and the blinds, and then all of a sudden you hear my dad shouting in the background, shouting my mum's name, and she's like, she's finally gone, we can have a party. And then they're just like shouting at the top of the lungs saying yes, and I'm thinking, Once. Don't get me wrong, she fucking cried her eyes out as soon as I left. I'm like, of course she did. You'll be crying as well. No, you're not gonna have a party. You're definitely gonna miss your son. Okay, let's see. Can we see anything about this airport yet? No. Motherfucker. There we go. If you knew him, you wouldn't say that. Well, I don't, so... He'll be back. He will. Sorry to disappoint you, but he will. So how many kids have you got? I'm guessing 2 so far because you said the oldest and the youngest. So I'm guessing there might be 3. Did Demons fuck his plane? I think he did. Fucking hell. You were busy. Where is your plane? I cannot see you. TV broke. Well, it's one way of keeping yourselves occupied. Jesus. There's the Mons. Right, we're gonna drop 2.5. We are guessing here. Yeah, I kind of gathered that part. Escaping from the real world here. Okay, is there anything on this end of the airport yet? No. Like, we're getting quite close to this. I'm not understanding why it's not showing. Although, if we just picked a place of interest then, well, we might have. What's due? There's the Mons. It's coming in. You know what? It's actually an airport. We are getting prepared for a landing. Don't ask me if it's going to be a landing of a lifetime, but we can only try. Like, the landing that we did at Fiumicino was actually pretty decent in the dark. I do think the landing lights did help quite a bit, which was great. But we'll wait and see what this one does. And then afterwards, we're switching it. You done a nice landing at 90. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm going to do something like that. Come on, little plane. I'm not even gonna ask for predictions. We're just gonna land this motherfucker. We're gonna do it! How fast is the mon's dropping? I would not have the confidence to do that. I would be shitting it. I'm like, oh my god. What am I gonna do? Plane's not responding. You should create your own airlines. Or airline, sorry. That would be a good one, actually. Although I do think that we should rebrand to Artemis Airlines. That would be fucking epic. And try and keep with the colours that we've got here. And our RGB light. You know, that way they were getting so close and I'm like, come on. You I actually thought that you were looking and I'm like, oh my god, he's got confidence, etc. Oh, that just popped up. So we kind of need to hit it from the side. So we are going to take off. Say autopilot. Oh, there's something I've done and I don't know what it is yet. We're gonna put it back on autopilot. Well, I didn't want to. Ah! You learn something new every day. Oh, motherfucker. Come on. It clearly fights against each other, doesn't it? I'm just gonna let it do it. Do we need to do it, my friend? Sure. Oh god. Can we do this? Hopefully. Are we gonna fuck it up? Potentially. At least we're honest. Are you shitting me? Have you seen my landings? Even when we're close to the ground, it's no soft. Like, it's really not soft at all. Right, so whilst we're coming into it, let me see if I can get it. Although you really don't want to see what's going to happen. We don't have one for landing, however, we do have one for our prediction one, and competition is active apparently. There we go. Prediction. I don't know. I want to know your predictions. Really? Oh, we're crying out loud. That could be yours though. Oh god. We shall see. I hope not. Really hope not, actually. $350. At least you're nice. That's the one that we're wanting in front of us. So we're gonna turn it off. Also, is there a ring that's like right here? Nope. This is where we start to shit it down, like, oh my god. Well, this is going to be a hard landing. Come on. Although I think if someone actually predicted like minus whatever it is, yeah, they're more than likely right. Shit. Who said it was going to be a nice soft landing? He lied to my passengers. You really fucking lied to them. We didn't even get on the tarmac. We need to get better at this. Like, we're going sideways, it just doesn't want to respond at all. Although if you really want to. I actually don't know how you get it. Well, I actually have done it through hit the trees. What can I say? For the prediction is that I've got an app, it's called Fly Live Studio. See if we can land on the runway, I think we'll be okay. Although look at them ons. Like, who done worse, me or him? I don't know. We're gonna, what is it, shift control E. We shut down our engine. I don't know who done worse. But with the Fly Live one is, it actually shows you what your ETA is gonna be and everything like that. So it is quite good. I quite enjoy like knowing the stats, etc. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out of mine. Did you? Good. And I'm gonna exit out of a Microsoft Flight Sim. I am going to change it to just chatting because I'm going to spend the next half an hour just getting stuff sorted for eBay. We're going to say yes to that bad boy. Won the landing rate they guessed and it was alright. Really? Right on the bat? I would not have expected that. So let's go restream and we are going just chatting. Change 180, whatever it is. Then we need to go to here. We need to press that button. We're gonna see users because we're a nosy wee shit sometimes. And we are going to change it from Microsoft to just chatting. Okay, so we've done that part, and what I'm going to go do is go get my printer quickly. I don't have it beside me. This light has to go off, unfortunately. So I will put the BRB scene on very quickly. I'm not going to mute myself so you can hear me when I'm joking. There we go. I'm back. How was that quick? I know it's something in my eye now. But yeah, we've got a couple of things that have sold over the weekend, and I was like, I really want to do some, like some, and I'm like, right, okay, we're gonna do that, etc. So what? I seen you flew over Italy, but you did not. I didn't visit Switzerland, unfortunately. No, I didn't. We might have to go back and visit, and then we'll fly over your house and be like, look, he lives there. So I don't know. I think Zamon's has seen me whilst I've done this before, but basically, I have been, or I don't know if you call it lucky, unlucky, I don't know. I had been on furlough for quite a number of months, and kind of took to eBay to just kind of put a wee bit more money in the pot, if that makes sense. And also I've got a lot of shit that needs to get sold. And there was one, I think it was a weekend, and I had 30 something orders. That was the most I've ever had on a weekend. And it's just kind of went from there. Like, don't get me wrong, there's like little things, for example, that I have that I've never used in the whole time that I've had it. So what's the point of keeping it? There's really not, because it's not going to be used. So it's starting to get rid of the stuff. Yes, please. Well, till I get my house, it will be very difficult. We can try. Yeah, we can always try. So we are going to package up these bad boys today, and then it means tomorrow all I need to do is go to the shop and get rid of them, which is good. So there's one order I've already done, and that's because it was going out today, so I just need to print her label. And we also have an inventory list, and see if that doesn't pick up, I'm going to hit its face today. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. I just heard it pop up. No, it's not. I love how it lights pop up saying that the power cord has been unplugged. No, it hasn't. It's still plugged in. What you're talking about, please. There was also I'd went and picked everything out and was ready to get it all sorted, and an order came in like just when I was coming out of the shed, and I'm like, oh shit, I'll deal with that tomorrow. And I have a sheet that I like to fill out with all of the information. Just so it means that I can track it. And then we get to colour that green. Means it's sold. No, I actually haven't. Oh no, I've done it a couple of times, but I've never actually been. Let's see if I've got a wee box here that I could potentially put in. No. The one I'm gonna have to package up offline. Never been to Switzerland at all. Might just. I wouldn't say it's someplace that I've had as mean as it might sound. I've never had the notion. Tight fit, but I'll do. I've never had the notion to go to Switzerland. I'm not a skier or anything like that, so you're kind of fucked if you think that I'll be on like the Alps, etc. Nah. Okay, so here we go. And now we need this lovely stuff. Have you ever been to Scotland? Actually, have you been to Scotland? I don't know. I don't know if I've asked you that. But Scotland is great. God. But it needs to get done. But yeah, it was either I do this now or I do it afterwards. And my thoughts were, I'm online, I could do it whilst I'm here. And I kind of knew that I wasn't going to take all my time on Flight Simulator this evening, so I was like, right, okay, we'll do this. There we go. One. Well, if you would come to Switzerland, you would know where to go. Yes, I would. The mines! Where are you? So yes, I would definitely hit you up. Okay, so that one is just done today. That's done. So the next one is this one. So we're gonna clean it with our little lovely cleaner thing. Although the same goes if you're in Scotland. I'm an F-person. There we go. We are going to do postage. We are then going to get to the bottom of our list. The list is quite long. Scotland, I think it's because I live here, is the best. I think so. What can I say? You've got to be patriotic. I'm like, where are you? You're like, honey, I'm home. And I'm like, no, you fucking ain't. What? Stop being a wind-up merchant, you. Did you fuck your plane? Okay, we need this. Well, that would be quite funny. Is he like, guess what? I'm like, what? I'm in Scotland, so that's nice. I'm like, what are you doing here? Oh, are you? Cool. Oh, come on. Motherfucker. Come to visit, get some bucky. That's it. No, the only reason that you're coming to Scotland, we know it. I don't see the fascination. Well, actually, I can't really say I can't see the fascination in it if I haven't had a drink of it. But yeah, no thank you is what I'll say to that. Although I think it would be make for an interesting stream if I was pished. Interesting stream. And now today we are going here. Although I think I would give out too much information. Although, one question is, because you are Scottish, of course, Pineapple, have you ever done the Edinburgh tattoo? Another one. Wait the dust tonight. And then this person. It is. No, I'd love to have seen it on TV. I was actually quite lucky. I seen it a couple of years ago, and it was the best thing ever. It's definitely one thing that you need to do. Being Scottish and all. Although you've got a broad with you, like, or a broad, whatever you want to say. Like, I don't know how that's gonna go down. Oh really? I'm sorry to hear that. It's hard, isn't it? Was it recently? Oh, that's why you're not working, because Numlock's off. Well, that's very smart of you, isn't it? Next one. Yeah, never got easy. 9 years ago. Wow. No, I don't, and I agree with you there. It doesn't get easy. I don't actually know if anyone really knows this or if I've actually said it. I don't really know. But I actually lost my grandfather in November. And that was tough. We were very close. And since he's been gone, it feels like he's like the gaping hole in everyone's life, if that makes sense. Like the little things, like for example, I planted veg. Oh, I want to go tell my grandfather. Or this happened and I want to go tell my grandfather. But you can't. That's the part that hurts the most, if that makes sense. Envelope. DVD going in. Thing is, like, if you ever need to speak to anyone that, I know that you've got a big family, I can clearly tell that part. If you need anyone that you just need to chat to away from the family or anything like that, I am happy to speak to anyone. Okay, this is going to be interesting now. And round the corner you go. That one's done. Then it's this one. And if we use the number, we should hopefully find it a wee bit quicker than anticipated. Oh, we did. Right, so try that one. Landing. Woo. Oh, wrong thing. It just came up on my phone to say someone it was landing, and I'm like, cool. That can go. Okay, so now we need to do this one. Although it might be easier putting you in a wee bag, because I don't think it's really gonna work. So we need to get a bag after stream and get our label sorted so we can print this. And then we'll get the label sorted and then need to go for a bag later on. Even if I've got them like sat on top of each other, then that's okay. Open. Printy, printy. Okay. Although you can clearly tell that I'm kind of a person that will use anything. It's packing at the end of the day. Will you fit? I'll be looking at it thinking, dinner's in the bag and why I ordered a cooler. Not gonna work anyway. That's a nice idea. Nothing. That's that one. I do think that they are through. And it's 11. Oh, I didn't need, so that can go there. I can do with you shortly. And then we need one more, and then prior to going to the shops tomorrow, there's just one more. We need to get done, and then it's sorted. And then we're caught up really. Woo! Okay, so we need to FIU. Scroll all the way down to our bottom of the sheet. I know we're not alone. Do you ever get annoyed that there's a song stuck in your head and it won't shut up? That's me. We've got the person's name. That doesn't even coincide. The power of eBay. Oh, you motherfucker. No, we don't want to replace it. Do you want me to get shot? Yes, I do it all the time, and it's normally an annoying one. What one? Tell me. Shit, the CD decided to go walkies. Where'd it go? I don't even know. I can hear the song in my head. I can hear it so many times and everything. But see, asking me what the fuck it's called. No clue. Really annoying, so. there is a lot of songs out there that are quite annoying though. Oh, we bugger. Although an annoying song that popped into my head was Cotton Eye Joe for some reason. Don't ask me why the fuck that happened, but it did. Where did you come from? Where did you go? I like packing these because then I know that they're not really going to get damaged in transit. Although I must admit, the most annoying song, and if you have young kids, which I don't know, Baby Shark. Whoever decided to come up with that song was a dick. Oh, we got 2 labels. Oh, we got 3 labels for the price of one there. Thank you. There. So we've only got 1 bag and 1 order to do. And what I really could do is I'll do the label whilst I'm up here, run down and get it, and then that means that I'm all up to speed. I like my idea or my way of thinking. Although I do have a clicky keyboard, as you might have gathered. Oh, I think I've got an eyelash. It's so annoying, but I really hope it's not an eyelash because that's doing my head in already. Okay, so all we need to do is print a label and then we are good to go for the evening. I actually thought I seen that fucking eyelash. Open the label and then we're gonna put, and then hey presto. So we are going to call it for an evening. So we were on earlier, we made dinner on Twitch, which was a new thing. We're kind of getting used to it. We're back tomorrow and we're going to do dinner on Twitch as well. It'll be from about maybe 5:30 for about an hour or so, depending on how long the recipe takes me. Thank you for everyone that's popped in. It's greatly appreciated. I like a good chat. Pineapple, we've had Simons, we've had Captain. So we usually try and do that we go on to someone else's stream. However, I don't even know if there's anyone on. Let's go see if there's anyone that doesn't have that many people in Flight Simulator. I like a good Flight Simulator. Thank you. I'm back tomorrow. So I am. So you won't really miss me that much. So this person has got 0. I'm going to go see what they're up to. So let's go raid their channel. Let's go be nice. We'll go raid their channel. But you have a good evening. Hopefully you're A-okay. And if If anyone needs a chat, I'm here. Just putting it out there. But enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. I shall be back tomorrow for a flight simulator at 8. You're welcome. But let's go raid this person. We'll go see what he's about, because I don't know myself. He has got a picture though. We like pictures. But I am going to start my end scene as well before we raid him. So I'll see you tomorrow.